Alrighty, so we just got our ticket to the Tyrone Palace. It's a $10 for a garden pass, $20 for the full tour. I didn't do it because they saw my camera and was like, oh, you can't record inside, but you can record in the garden. So I was like, oh, well, give me the garden pass then. Because, you know, even though I'm sure the governor's mansion is pretty cool inside, but I wanted to film it for y'all. So, but we can film this. This is the governor's mansion back in the day when North Carolina was the capital, where New Bern was the capital of North Carolina. Excuse me. I guess we can go on through here. Yeah, very fancy gates, as you can see. Very fancy driveway. Definitely. Mr. Governor, how you doing? Oh man, I'm doing pretty good myself, man. Yeah. Welcome to the great state of North Carolina. That's just me thinking about how everybody talked back then. I don't know. Peek in here, looks like I don't know what this is. Oh, this look like stalls. I guess they wouldn't mind if I film it here. Horse stalls. Gotta have lots of horses back then. Anyway, let's go find this garden. I don't get why it's a big deal to film inside. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I guess they figured. I guess I don't want you filming inside that, so people would watch it on YouTube and not pay for a ticket themselves. Makes sense. We should experience and also contribute to this preserves his history. So you should come here anyway, and you know, pay for a ticket, and that helps keep this place going. It's the Garden of Remembrance. Should always contribute to anything that preserves history. That's a good thing, folks. That's a good thing. The modern garden. Ooh, so the south lawn. Where we at? I don't know. I think the big one's in the back. Nah, is this the modern? Well, look at this. This is wild. Pretty cool. It's like a maze, man. It's like a maze. Go little twist turns. Fountain in the middle. Statues of doesn't say who. Ooh, let's check this out. To honor Maud Moore Latham, wife of James Edwin Latham, this memorial is erected by the Tyrone Palace Commission to record for posterity of her achievement, why can't I say that word, in the rebirth of Tyrone Palace and Gardens, the work of Royal Governor William Tyrone and his architect John Hawkes in the 18th century. They were long left direct until Miss Latham, so this was just left for nothing, to Miss Latham with vision, devotion, and joy provided for the restoration of their former grandeur and beauty so that North Carolinians might know of their heritage. So that was in 1959. So I guess they just left this here for a while. Interesting. And then it was restored by her. for everybody to enjoy. One of those signs showing us the modern garden. Oh, that's cool. Let's go through here. Over here is the river back here. No, it's river, the other river. I don't know which one. One of them rivers. And so far, it seems like I'm the only one here. Oh, no, there's two people over there hanging out. Kid and son. Looks like a bike trail. You see right here on the river. Beautiful day today. Awesome day, actually. Oh, yeah, here's a good shot of the back of the governor's mansion. Huge yard. Could play some killer backyard football here, some flag football here. Wonder if that's what they did back in the day. Probably not, because I don't think football was invented. But you could now. Pretty cool. Let's walk around down back to this path. I don't think. Let's just cut through here. We're missing any gardens on the left side of the mansion. Over there's a lot of tables and chairs. Let's come here, check it out, hang out. When looking at these old houses and thinking about how people back in the day lived, a fact that I think a lot of us don't think of or take for granted is back then they didn't have air conditioning. I mean, you know, these summers in North Carolina, you know, they get pretty humid. That was their life. Like, no central. I mean, think about if your central heat and air goes out, how miserable you are. It's happened to me. Try to sleep in that shit when it's like 78, 80 degrees. I had AC when I was living in Kentucky that went out during the summer. And I was trying to sleep at like 80 degrees. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't fall asleep. I eventually did. But you ain't getting a good night's sleep. You know what I mean? This is how they lived every day. I've thought about it before. And I think back then, like, their bodies were adjusted to it. You know what I mean? I think like us growing up and getting used to central heat and air conditioning. It doesn't even have to be central heat and air, just air conditioning in general. Like, it spoiled us. I think they had like a superpower back then where they just, I don't know, I think their bodies were adjusted to it. You know, there could be other factors, but it is something to think about. Like, they're hardcore, man. Every day. They didn't even know what air conditioning was. They're like, what the hell are you talking about air conditioning? Can you imagine if you traveled back in time back then? And like, oh yeah, dog. Like, we could keep our rooms at a constant 70 degrees, 72 degrees. Nice, comfortable, you know. You're not in your living room sweating your butt off. They're like, what? That's a big spider web. Like, that's a real thing? You know, they didn't even have the concept of it back then. Like, heck, man. I know everybody says we live in interesting times or crazy times. And yeah, the 2020 has been crazy. But at the same time, still gotta admit, we kind of hit the lotto on timeline. You know what I mean? I've heard other people say that that we've been lucky that you were born in these days. Hell, I just think about central heat and air, and that just humbles me out. To me, I'm just like, when things get bad, just think, hey, it could be worse. I could be living in a place with that air conditioning or heat. If you know, in the winter, actually I don't even turn the heat on that much during the winter because here temperatures are pretty moderate. I just keep it basic. But air conditioning, yeah. There's another like little garden area. Very cool. So yeah, that's all you gotta do to humble yourself out. This looks like this is a real garden. Like yeah, of course, yeah. Check it out over there. I don't know if I can get out of here. I'm gonna walk this way. And folks, it looks like this is about it. Yeah, I think I am at the end. Cool little walkthrough. So yeah, pretty cool little tour. History, old school governor living back here. What's this? Actually, we may have one local spot. No, I think we're back in the driveway. Yeah, we are. Check this out real quick. It's all kinds of like little twists and turns, and a little garden here, a garden there, sitting area here. Throw a killer party here. Like a little sitting area again. Oh yeah. Alright. And then back in the driveway. Mr. Governor.